United Nations in Kenya, along with the National Steering Committee of the Kenya Peace Building Architecture Review, a panel of advisors has today led the International Day of Peace at the UN offices in Gigiri, Nairobi. Speaking at the commemoration, UN Resident Coordinator Dr. Stephen Jackson said that building and maintaining good peace in Kenya is an undertaking best done by Kenyans.
Here in Kenya, we've used International Peace Day this year to work with the members of the independent panel of advisors on Kenya's National Peacebuilding Architecture Review, which is looking at the future of peacebuilding and sustaining peace in Kenya, by Kenya, for Kenya. That's a review called for by government, but the United Nations is very proud to support, that is looking at all of the different institutions, all of the different mechanisms that Kenya has under her powerful and progressive 2010 constitution to make sure Kenya stays at peace and continues to develop. It's an extraordinary thing that Kenya has, this national peace architecture. It's almost, in my view, unique. And this review is about looking at what's working, what needs tweaking, what needs reviewing, and how we can make that peace architecture go from strength to strength. So, heri ya siku ya amani, happy International Peace Day.
Leo ni siku muhimu kwetu sisi kama Wakenya na ulimwengu mzima. Tunasherehekea hii siku kuhakikisha tunapata amani. Kenya iko na review structure, iko na peace structure, lakini haijakuwa reviewed. Support ya UN, Ministry of Interior, wamekubali tuiangalie kwa sababu kila siku kunatokea conflict mpya. Tuna changamoto nyingi. Tunazikabili vipi? Legislative issues, institutional issues, structural issues. Tunashukuru sana washikadau wote ambao tuko nao pamoja kwa siku ya leo na kwa hii process kuendelea ambayo italeta Kenya mpya.
You know, young people here in Kenya occupy the largest percent, that's around 80%, and per the constitution, it's 18 to 34 or 35 years old, and therefore 80% of this population, when they're desperate, they're used to, propagate things such as conflicts. This population, when they're desperate, they are being recruited by violent extremist groups such as the Al-Shabaabs. They are being used to, look for employment opportunities that do not really meet their needs. They're being taken advantage of, and therefore we had to bring in young people to say of the things that they want, the future that they want, how they would like it to look like. They need support from the seniors. They need that their says, their opinions to be taken care of, not just put on paper, but